Hello everybody, welcome to today's edition. Today we have simple equation. Simple equation. Simple equations have something to do with algebra, and so our emphasis is going to be on translation of sentences into mathematical statements. Translation of sentences into mathematical statement in line with simple equation. Now, the first question we have here, 1/3 of a number is subtracted from half and the result is 1. 1/3 of a number is subtracted from half and the result is x. Now, we know that in mathematics, when a number is missing, we use any letter of our choice to represent that number. So we can start by saying, let the number be represented as x. So if the number is represented as x, it said 1/3, which means 1/3 of a number. Now the number which is represented as what? X is subtracted from half, which is 1/2, and the result is 1. So what does that mean? The off here is represented with, can also be replaced with what? Multiplication, which means 1/3 multiplied by x. So 1 multiplied by x becomes what? X, simply because any number we multiply by 1 gives us the same number. Please take note, there is no how we can say 1 multiplied by x is 1x. There's nothing like that in algebra. So we have 1 multiplied by x is x over 3. Take away what? 1/2, which is equal to 1. So we look for the fraction of this. Simply, the LCM is what? 6. 6 divided 3 is 2. Whatever we have, we use it to multiply the numerator. I'm sure we are familiar with fraction. 2 multiplied by x is what? 2x. Take away 6 divided by 2, 3. 3 multiplied by 1, 3. Equal to what? 1. So, as it stands, what do? We put 1 here and cross multiply. Now, when we cross multiply, we have 1 which we multiply to this. We have 1 open bracket 2x minus 3 equal to what? 6 multiplied by 1. 1 multiplied by 2x is 2x. 1 multiplied by 3 is 3. 6 multiplied by 1 is 6. So we collect like terms. In collection of like terms, we have 2x will be equal to what? 6. Now this is minus 3. Moving over to the other side, it changes to what? Plus, and we have plus 3. So therefore, we have 2x will be equal to what? 9. What does that simply have to do with this? What do we do next? Making x the subject formula. Now, in making x the subject formula, we're going to divide both sides by 2. 2x divided by 2. 9 divided by 2. Why are we dividing both sides by 2? Since our x is a subject formula, the number close to it, we come down here to divide as the denominator. So we just divide both sides by 2. So 2 we cancel 2. Now 2 into 9, we have 4. Remainder 1. So our answer is what? 4 whole number 1/2 or 4.5. 4.5. Now let's say we're given another question. Which says 5 is added to a number and the result is 9. 5 is added to a number, the result is 9. Remember, our topic is what? Simple equation. And we are focusing on what? Translation of word sentences into mathematical statements. So whereby questions are being given to us in words and we translate it to what? Mathematical statement. Now we have 5 is added to a number and the result is 9. So let the number be represented as what? Let's use another letter. A. 5 is added to a number, 5 plus what? A. Because the number is missing, so we are using a letter to represent it. And the result is 9. Equal to what? 9. So what do? We collect like term. Therefore, we have A, which will be equal to what? 9. Now, this we move over to this side to meet 9. And in moving over to this side, here is assumed to be what? Positive. So moving over to the other side, it changes to what? Negative. But if there is a negative sign here, in crossing over to the other side, it changes to what? Positive. So we have A will be equal to what? 9 take away 5 is what? 4. And our result is what? 4. So let's confirm. What that means is that wherever we have A, we put 4. So 5 plus 4 equal to 9. As simple as that. Thirdly, we're going to be given the final question before we round up. We are given that 2A take away 3 or 2/5 of a number is added to 9 and the result is 12. So let the what? Number be x. So 2/5 of x is added to 9 and the result is 12. So we know that this changes to what? Multiplication. So 2 multiplied by x is what? 2x over 5 plus 9, which is equal to what? 12. So we have 1 here. And look for the answer, which is 5. 5 divided 5 is 1. Multiplied by 2x is 2x. 5 divided 1 is 5. Multiplied by 45 is what? By 9 is 45. So we have 12 over 1. And cross multiply. Knowing fully well that 1 will multiply everything here, so we put it in brackets. 2x plus 45, close bracket, equal to what? 5 multiplied by 12. And so we have 1 multiplied by 2x is 2x. 1 multiplied by 45 is 45. Equal to what? 5 multiplied by 12 is 60. So we collect like term. Now in collection of like terms, 2x will be equal to what? 60. Now this is plus 45. In moving over to the other side, it becomes what? Subtraction. And so we have what? 2x will be equal to what? 60 take away 45 is 15. So therefore, making x subject formula, we divide both sides by 2. 2 we cancel 2. And 2 into 15, we have 7, remainder 1 over 2. So our answer is what? 7 whole number, 1 over 2, or 7.5. I'm sure we've been able to learn something on this. Now, if you look at this properly, we'll notice that our answer here is in decimal. Why? If you convert 1 over 2 to decimal, you have 0.5. So because we have 7 whole number 1 over 2, it simply can also be referred to as what? 7.5. I'm sure we've been able to learn something on this. I'll encourage us to please visit the website to get notes on this and practice this consistently so that we can have effective answers to any problem on algebra. Thank you. Do have a great day. Cheers.